Hi, everyone. How are you today? We are going to do a very quick binding spell. Now, I've already wrote out my petition, and when you do a binding spell, you can use brown paper, you can use parchment paper. In an emergency, use any kind of paper. And you write on it what you want to happen. All right. Remember, you are not initiating harm. Remember that. So if you just want somebody to stay away from you, just say that. All right. Now, I've already written it out, and now I'm going to take the paper and I'm going to turn it counterclockwise, and I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to turn it counterclockwise, and I'm going to fold it. I could have used a smaller piece, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to turn it counterclockwise, and I'm going to fold it. And you can always use a smaller piece of paper. Let's lower the stage. This is the lemon. It's called the lemon binding spell. And we're going to use plain old kitchen salt. This is a salt that is not used for cooking purposes. Very simple. I do have black salt here. You do not need black salt. Plain old kitchen salt will work. Do not use Celtic salt, Himalayan salt. Use the cheapest salt possible. Okay? Don't spend time and energy using expensive stuff. All right? Oops. Now take the paper and put it right here, all the while thinking what it is that you are trying to accomplish. Remember, if you have to do this spell, somebody is bothering you. Okay? Now we're going to seal it as best as we can. It does get a little messy, which is why I don't believe in doing black magic, because you will get it all over yourself and it will follow you. You can get red string or black string, and you're going to wrap the person in this lemon spell. All right? Turn it this way, wrap it again. All right. And what you're going to do as you're wrapping it in red string, black string, thread, I don't really care about the color of the thread. The binding of this is not about the color of the thread, but it does come down to focusing on why you are doing this. So focus and think at how tired you are of somebody bothering you and how you do not want to participate in their antics. Okay? This could be done if you have a boss that aggravates you. I did this once on a case for custody with my son, and I took the court papers and I put it inside a lemon, and I did this ritual, and I wrote the judge. I had a court case coming up, and I wrote the judge, and I told the judge that I was being abused by the court system, that the system was abusing me. And I told the judge I wanted to stop. And then I did this binding spell. We went to court, and the judge said that he will not give his answer in the court. He will email us the answer. And the judge wrote me a letter. I don't know if my ex-husband got the same letter, but the judge wrote me a letter, and the judge said I was the worst mother he had ever had in his courtroom, and he never wants to see me again. And so I showed the letter to my dad, thank God, And I said, Dad, I am so hurt because the judge is telling me I'm the worst mother ever. And my dad looked at the letter and he said, Sweetie, you missed it. What the judge said to you is that he never wants to see you again. And that was the last time I ever appeared in court over my child with my ex. So I'm telling you, this works. All right, let me cut it. No big deal. Now, you're supposed to wrap it in cellophane paper. I don't cook lately, so I don't have cellophane paper, but I do have that cellophane sticky wrap. And so I'm just going to wrap it in this. And wrap it and seal it. And again, although I'm talking to you inside my head, I am saying things, basically telling the person what I want from this outcome, and that is to leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Now, I'm going to get some tape to seal this up. That's the only thing I didn't bring. If you have cellophane or aluminum paper, then you don't have to worry about anything. But since I don't, I have to use tape. And again, even as I'm doing the tape, I'm thinking, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All right? Get away from my spear. All right? And that is that. This is your binding spell. Put it in the back of your freezer and forget about it. Thy will be done. And so would it be. All right, everyone. I hope you learned something. Enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel. There will be more of these coming through.